The story I want to talk about is, of course, Diane Abbott, who's been on Newsnight and Ian Dale talking about the fact that there was a terrible racial incident at the weekend with Sasha Johnson, a lady who is one of the founders and one of the big people of BLM, the Black Liberation Movement here in the UK. And she was shot in the head, which is appalling, and we do nothing but wish her well. What confused me, though, was that Miss Diane Abbott thought this was a racist attack, and anybody who challenges over it is, of course, racist. So we won't have any of that on this program. We just encourage the mass debate, and I am delighted to say that joining us live on the program now from her home in her mansion in South London is indeed Miss Diane Abbott. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Alex, yes, I can hear you. And one thing that I don't like was how you reported what I did within that scenario and within that situation when I was on with Ian Dale, because what you said was that I was race baiting.
Yes.
And the problem we have when people say that I was race baiting is I said nothing about wanting a race with anybody. So, first of all, that is incorrect.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you with that. And of course, we wouldn't accuse you of being a race baiter any more than I am a master baiter. And I mean, I don't want to confuse you, Diane, but do you understand the rules?
Well, I do understand the rules, Alex. And what we need to both address is facts. And what you have done is you have got your facts wrong. And
my facts wrong.
What a lot of people don't understand is I am very clued up with what facts actually are, because facts are something that came before it. And a lot of people don't realise when they are talking about facts, because times have moved on and technology has moved on.
Yes, but I understand facts have moved on and technology has moved on, but you will accept now, you made yourself look like a complete prick, didn't you, that you said that this was a racial attack when in fact it was a gentleman of colour who shot a lady of colour in the head. And you can't blame us for that. And you said to Ian Dale that you didn't want to discuss it because you're a lady of colour and you must never stop a lady of colour talking about colour. But this wasn't about colour. This was about gangland and a gentleman of colour shooting a lady of colour in the head. This was nothing to do with me. So why are you pointing fingers at me, my darling?
Alex, what I am doing when I'm discussing this with you is not pointing at what I've said. One of the main reasons I have come on the show is because of the fact that when you do an expersonation of me on your show, I don't like it when you have an advocate.
No. Listen, I will not have you say these scandalous things that I have never, ever mocked or berated you. Under no circumstances would I ever dream of putting an abacus on this program and referring to you or anybody related to you as Diane Abacus. This would be offensive. And if you don't mind me saying, derogarizing you. Do you find a lot of people derogarize you, Diane?
There are a number of people who I've blocked on Twitter. And
why did you block me on Twitter, Diane, if you don't mind me asking? What is it I've done that you don't like, Diane?
I do not want to discuss the reasons behind what I get up to on my social media, as that is very private.
Very private, but it's social. The clue is in the title, Diane. It's called social media. You can't be private and on social. Diane, I don't think this is going very well. Thank you very much for your time tonight, and I wish you all the best, my darling.
Alex, thank you. But really
honestly, love, listen. If you don't mind me saying, you come across as a farthead. And we don't have fartheads on this program. And if I carry on this call, you're going to end up saying I'm racialist or something like this. It's best we just move on. Is that all right, my darling?
That is absolutely fine.
And by the way, do you think Nottingham police are completely contemptible, disgusting, and completely incompetent, corrupt, and indeed liars?
Well, I do think we should defund the police, but only...
You think we should defund the police, Diane?
I really think we should.
But I don't want to bring up the Scissors incident with the crystal meth son of yours, but when you needed saving by the police, I mean, I don't think you'd want them defunding them, would you, Diane?
Well, a lot of people would say that I'm a hippopotamus. Sorry, a hypocrite.
Yes, right. Okay, Diane, I'm going to show you this picture, by the way, today coming out of Nottingham Police. And they've crashed a car, unfortunately. Apparently, according to the Express, where it's being reported, it may have been driven by a Craig, Janet, or Martin. I don't know what that means, but we'll leave it with you. Diane Abbott, not Abacus, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you. That was Diane Abbott calling us this evening. Our next caller off the line and our next cab off the rank is indeed... Oh, Danny Postill. Hello, Danny. How are you?
How are you, mate? You all right?
I'm all right. Oh, did you just hear Diane on then? My God, that was interesting, wasn't it?
And you know what? People give me so much abuse for doing an impression of that. And I'm thinking, well, when she's coming out with stuff like this, you don't have to write it, do you? You know?
No, you don't. Even a thicko like me can think of funny lines. Danny Postill, one of the funniest impressionists and personalities and talents of his generation. You've got a brand new book out, and I just wanted to get you on tonight.
They can get the book on Amazon. It's called The Non-Essential Worker. It's basically about a comedian in lockdown. The government told me to retrain, so I retrained as an author, even though I got a C in GCSE English. So yeah, you can get it on Amazon. There's all kinds of stuff in there. I spill the beans about Simon Cowell on Britain's Got Talent, because I don't just talk about being a comedian in lockdown. I talk about how difficult it is to become a comedian in the first place. Talk about sleeping in a sauna. I talk about...
What kind of sauna? Not one of those mucky ones where you get a hand job from a man called Phyllis or something like that.
Well, it might have nearly got to that point, mate. I was that homeless, you know what I mean? Just read the book and you'll find out everything.
You poor love, you're one step away from being a twirly in your mother's back bedroom, weren't you? You'll also be on Jim Davidson's Ustream.com. You can find Ustream TV, and you'll be on Sunday Night Live. That is back on Sunday night, and we'll be doing stuff with Jim as well. So you can find the new book by Danny Postill. Danny, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.